Lesego Gareth is a professional skater from Pretoria that is currently shaking up the SA skate scene under his community Let's Skate. With co-signs from the likes of Red Bull, Converse, Raw and many more, Gareth is taking the culture to new heights never seen before. Join us as we unpack his journey and the lessons learned along the way, only on Safe Space Podcast. Alright, welcome to another episode of Safe Space Podcast today. Yeah. One that we've been looking forward to.
Hey, bro, long overdue.
For a little minute.
Yeah, that's true.
For a little minute. I'm here with Les. How are you, dog?
I'm chilling, dog. You say?
Good to have you on the pod.
Hey,
Like,
Joe.
appreciate you for coming.
Shout out to coming to my home.
Appreciate you for bringing us to the
Yeah,
spot.
nah,
dog.
this is-
Firstly, it looks mad, bro.
Right.
It's great, dog.
That's
Look insane.
low-key international standard, you could say.
Oh, is this international standard?
Yeah, you could say though.
Okay, I hear that, dog. Appreciate you for coming through to the show. Firstly, I want to talk a bit about who is Les. Can you just break down a bit about who you are and what exactly it is that you do?
Oh yeah.
People that are unfamiliar.
Dog, I'm Lesego Gareth, you know, from the KIC, like really from the KIC. You know, a lot of people assume like, he's a chiss boy. Nah,
Come
guys,
on,
hey, nah. Because they hear my name, Gareth. Like, Gareth. Gareth sounds like a white name. Nah, Lesego Gareth is actually from Lotus Gardens, down in Pretoria West. So what I do is I became a professional skateboarding. You know, I took a path that a lot of kids from the KIC don't take. Yeah.
How did you get into that type of path? Was it something that you were always doing, or how did you find the space?
No, when we came up, DSTV was also coming out, like Disney XD, we had Zeke and Luther, we had Ken Vadowski, you know. So we kind of watched Disney XD, Ken Vadowski and so on. Then my best friend Matlatsi, who's somewhere there, he's the first one to actually grab a board. Because his parents bought him a board and he was like doing ollies and we were like, hey, which one is this one now? This one is different. And like, yeah, somehow we also gravitated towards it and we never left it. Like when we started, we were 10. Now it's just me and him skating.
Oh, so you've been at it since 10?
Yeah, we've been at it ever since 15. So it's like 10 years now.
10 years,
Yeah.
touching 10 years now.
Crazy.
And then can you talk a little bit about your professional career?
Oh, yeah.
As a professional skater, when you kind of like, this is something that I'm trying to take seriously,
Oh yeah.
and how did that kind of come about?
Came with the lack of resources, of course. In Pretoria, that's the only skate park. So it's not a public skate park. You do pay a fee when you come in. So the lack of resources kind of drifted us to create something. Because I'm coming all the way from deep west to come here, it's 45 minutes drive, you know. So I wanted to create something that was closer to home. So in 2020, me and my team kind of like hosted an event because it was National Go Skate Day and there were so many events happening all around Gauteng, like in Jozi, Soweto, so on. And we felt like, how, bro, we have the tools, we have the crew, we have the friends, we have everything. Why not create our own thing? So Let's Skate really just came about in 2020. Yeah.
Okay, and then let's talk a little bit more about Let's Skate.
Yeah.
As you said, it was something that was founded in 2020. What exactly is your guys' mission with the brand and where you're trying to take it as a whole?
At first, it was just creating events, and it wasn't like when we started, bro. We did not think of like events or like becoming a crew. Like we didn't even have the name Let's Skate. The name came later after we started what we started. Just what we really want from Let's Skate is, especially hence our name is Let's Skate Pretoria. Because there's so many kids that eventually, like a lot of people in Pretoria skated, and a lot of people in general just skated at some point of the area. But because it's not a common thing, a lot of people kind of drifted away, went for music, soccer, so on, you know. So when we started, we were like, hey, Joe, this is cool, we do it. Why not find other people that do what we do? From there, we just grew the community, and now we have over like, hey, bro, Chat Square becomes a mass of just skating now. It's no longer a taboo, it's like a common thing. Like one thing I'm really proud about us, we made skateboarding cool again. Like a lot of people want to be skaters because they're seeing us and it's like, oh Joe, they look so cool skating, why not skate as well? Yeah, so our goal is very to normalize it, to break that barrier. So a kid from the KIC, from Mamelodi, from Soweto, from Vaal, anywhere, could be like telling their parents like, I want to be a professional skateboarder. I saw Lesego Gareth do what he's doing. I want to be like Lesego Gareth. I want to be like, you know? Yeah, that's my goal for real.
I hear that. I appreciate that. And then just jumping a little bit backwards into the park that we spoke about. Can you talk to us a little bit about the history of the park and where exactly we are for today?
Yo, when Thrashers has been here for the longest because we started when we were 15, but we got on a board around 12. And our parents used to drive us all the way, bring us here. So this park is very old. I think it was established, if not 2015, like way back, bro, like a long time ago. So we used to come here every Wednesday because Wednesday there's a discount. That's half price on Wednesday. So that's when we used to come. Our parents used to know Wednesday, it's the skate park day, yeah. And we used to come on school holidays.
Yeah.
We went to high school, we started taking the bus. We went to uni, we started driving here.
Yeah.
And now we are sponsored by the park. We no longer pay, we just come here for free now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
I hear that. Shout out. And then when it comes to the cultural side of Let's Skate, you see you got the clothing as well.
Yeah, now
You
we
have a lot of
branched
things
out.
like
We
that.
branched out. Now we have a board. We have a
You picked the board as well. Yeah, you're pulling up. Can you talk us a little bit through how skating and culture kind of join together?
Oh,
We've
yeah.
seen that they are something that is very much intertwined.
Yeah.
It's kind of one and another. Can you please talk us about that cross together?
Yeah, I feel like, I like you saying, they always come together. There's always a collision between the way you're dressing, because nonetheless, like clothing and skating goes hand in hand, you know, and clothing and skating and music, like everything, hence skateboarding is part of culture, no maganjan, like you can't deny it, you know, it's an influence, like a lot of people, like look at Pharrell Williams, we have Virgil Abloh, we have so many cool cats that at some point of their life they skated, and through that, even Slum, the graphic designer in UK, that nigga skated, and from there,
know that.
hey bro, he did. So just skateboarding in a general, it taps into so many elements, because if you check my whole crew, there's so many diverse niggas. We have the cameraman, even he's a musician.
Shout out to the
Matanzi's a jeweler maker. There's another nigga that's a spray painter. We have fashion designers, and we're all under this umbrella. And we all got together under this umbrella called skateboarding, you know? Yeah.
Okay. And then can you also talk a little bit about your personal achievements? I feel like
yeah.
that needs to be happening.
Shout out, you wanna give me my flowers?
We didn't just pull up on anyone today. We pulled up on someone special. Dog.
yeah,
Can you
shout
talk
out,
to
thank
us
you,
a little
dog.
bit about your journey in this and your achievements in the skating realm.
Yeah, like I took the route that was not normally took, because of course, being a person of color, it was always I've like been slept on a bit, because now you're being compared with like Cape Town niggas, you know, you're being compared with Durban niggas, you're being compared with niggas that are taught the world off of skateboarding. And how I did it, shout out to my managers, like Raw. So Raw like gave me a chance, like bro, like word of advice, like the same way you want someone to give you attention, give someone an attention. He gave me the attention. He's like, he saw what I was doing with me and Matazi with the events. Like, yo, this is so cool, guys. Let me tap in. What do you guys need from me? Give us like products, branding, money sometimes, you know, and so on. Then 2024, he was like, yo, bro, we've been doing this for 2 years. Let's come with the design. Do you guys want your own signature board? You're like, what? That's so crazy. After that, Red Bull caught along. Red Bull caught into our wave and like, yo, we've never seen what you guys are doing in Pretoria. Sharpo, Fede, they also come along. Like, they provide us with drinks, anything that we need to amplify the event. From last year going forward, Converse got along. Was like, yo, my boy, you're going too hard. What you're doing in Pretoria has never been tapped. So just that constant chain reaction has been crazy, nonetheless.
I hear that. And then I also wanted to talk a little bit about skating awareness when it comes to it. I know that there are a lot of people that are tapped in, obviously, but I'm sure on a wider scope, there's always things that need outreach and to go a little bit further. So when it comes to skating, is this something that, let's start firstly when it comes to your facilities.
Yeah.
Is this something that is well funded and that as South African and the South African government, we are in tune with, or is there room for improvement?
I mean, there's always definitely room for improvement, because nonetheless, we have international niggas now that are going abroad representing South Africa on an international, on like Olympic level, you know? So why not nurture that same way they nurture football? Like if you look at how many soccer fields we have across South Africa, and cases that are abandoned, some are not even like no longer like facilities that are sports facilities, you know. So we're coming to skateboarding. That's the other thing that we are trying to bridge, because it's not commonly seen, it's not commonly come across. A lot of people don't come across it, like, and especially in a lot of parents, they're thinking, no, skateboarding is dirty, you're gonna skate and you look like a hobo. Like, why you wanna do that? And you always come back with bruises. Like, what is it that makes you wanna skate, you know? So that's where we coming and let's skate and crossing that bridge that, no, bro, skateboarding is cool. Like, skateboarding is for everyone. It's not like the persona that, no, only boys do skateboarding. Now we have girls even skating, you know? So we just constantly breaking barriers in everything that we do.
I hear that. And then also when it comes to SA skating,
Yeah.
it being out there and being known, can you please talk to us a little bit about not necessarily what needs to be put in place, but a lot of the brews that have kind of done it on a world scale, as you said, we have it on the Olympic level.
Yeah, Brendan Van Jalo.
Serious skaters. Can you talk to us a little about the brews that have taken it overseas, taken it far, and show that it's on a world level?
Yeah, first the person that comes to mind is Brendan Van Jalo. He's actually from Centurion or Medren, I think. Okay. I mean, he's a certified chisba. I'm not gonna say that, but like he's a certified chisba, you know. So I think even just the resources, like parents, bro, skateboarding can only get you so far if you have the backing support at your home, because it's not a cheap sport. It's not like soccer where you just buy a ball, cocks. There's so many things that we buy. We buy in clothes, we buy in shoes. So it's a very expensive sport. So if your family is not supporting you as much, then you can't really get as far as you'd want to, you know. So like looking at Brendan Van Jalo and what he's done, like it's incredible with Red Bull. He's traveling the world. He's not even in South Africa as you speak. He's out there skating and showing that South Africa has great talent. South Africa can skate. So I'd really love to see, because not a lot of kids can afford to skate. Not a lot of kids can afford to come here, because now we pay just to come in. Now you gotta skate, now your shoes and so on. So what if we had a public skate park that more kids can just come? Why do we have workshops where we're teaching young kids to just come and skate? Like, you don't have to have a board. You'll get the board at the facility. You just have to bring yourself, be like, tap into the skate culture. We'll handle the rest. We'll like make sure that your future in skateboarding is nurtured. And that's what we were trying to do as Let's Skate, yeah.
I hear that. I appreciate you focusing on the youth, man. I feel like a lot of the time, yeah, a lot of bruisers kind of want to take their own personal journey and do what they want to do, whether it be taking it overseas or what.
Yeah.
I like that you really focus on the community and bringing the community together. And as you can see, there is a huge community
right
today.
And diversity, like all sorts of color is here, all sort of ages. Because a lot of people are like, especially now when we're skating it, because we're like close to 25. So a lot of people are like, hey, Joe, you still skating?
Yeah.
Like, bro, aren't you a bit old for that? So we try to like just show that, like, bro, like make it as common as possible. Because as you can see, we have kids, we have older people, we have so many people here that are just here under the umbrella of skateboarding. And off of that, connections are built, you know? You do this, I do that. Why not meet outside of skateboarding? Maybe we can make a couple of bucks, both of us, you know? So on, so on, bro.
I hear that, definitely. And then when it comes to the life lessons within skating, I've chatted to a lot of brews that all tell me that it's not just about skating, it's about the lessons that they taught inside of that.
Yeah.
Please, can you talk to us a little bit about the lessons that you've been taught inside of skateboarding?
Yeah, I mean, the most common one, and it's a bit cheesy, but you can't dive away, it's that lesson to always get up. Because nonetheless, if you're not falling in skateboarding, you're not doing it right. They're supposed to be like, you're supposed to slam to know that, okay, no. And that's something that you can apply in everything. Because from skateboarding, I've managed to do so many wonderful things individually, like on my personal level, just because of skateboarding, because of that mentality that if I'm trying something and I don't succeed, I go to someone like, yo, bro, how do you do a kickflip? Where do you put your feet? You know, he shows me. I can apply that also in school. So if there's a chapter that I'm not understanding, I hit up a bro, I'm like, yo, bro, how do you do this? And that thing of, it's not hard. Like, if you can do it, I can do it. I might not do it at the same time that you did it, but at some point I can also do it. I just need to be consistent and always be willing to try. And that's a concept that a lot of people, like, that can take you far, bro. That mind switch that, you know what, if he can do it, I can do it. You know, and every time I fall, it's not because I can't do it. I'm just doing something wrong. Let me inquire. Let me always get up and keep on trying. Bro, skateboarding is something else.
I hear that. It really does sound crazy. And then I also just wanted to touch a bit about, and you said you have collaborations with brands that have come through. You talked about Converse, you talked about Red Bull that have all come through and supported the movement. How has that pushed towards moving the culture, and has that helped grow the SA culture in terms of skating?
I mean, definitely, because as South Africans or as people in general, we like a proven formula. Like, if something has proven, like, look at football. So that's why a lot of kids want to be footballers, because they see the people that are performing at the World Cup, Bafana. So it's proven that if you play soccer and you're that good, you can get to the World Cup. So now with us, what we're trying to achieve is that to make it, and the brands just coming up abroad, that's like a plus for us, you know. Like, they're showing a lot of kids that, yo, I want to do it like Leseo Garrett, you know. I really want to do it, like, because Leseo now is sponsored by Converse. Leseo now is sponsored by Red Bull. Like, I can also do that. Like, you know, these brands are seeing it. It's not like a taboo sport like table tennis, like but you know what I'm just trying to say. Yeah, bro. It's like the more brands can hop in and just amplify our impact, the more kids that we can reach, and the more it can be cool and be like, yo, if Lester Garrett can do it, why can't I do it?
Do it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why can't I approach Adidas? Why can't I approach Nike and so on?
Yeah, that.
Crazy, bro.
And then when it comes through to you and your collaborations in the space and pushing the genre and the sport that you're pushing as a whole, I wanted to know a bit about, as people that are just tapping in now, and maybe for somebody this is their first time tapping in with the skating realm, how can we help push the community, and what can we do to kind of fuel the community and keep it pushing?
I mean, like now we live in a social media world, like word goes like faster than air nowadays, because you not just are liking it but resharing that. Your viewers get to tap in and be like, yo, there's actually people that still skate. Now let me follow their page. Once they follow our page, they see all the incredible things that we're doing with all these brands, jumping over cars, doing sick tricks. Yeah, they're like, what? Niggas still do that? Now let me actually follow. Let me go attend their next event. So just spreading the word, because look at a sport like paddle. Paddle, the reason why it's blowing up so quick, that it's everywhere, bro. You go to every mall, every sports there's paddling. That's why a lot of people now can be like, no, you know what, Jimmy, let's go on a Sunday and paddle, bro. Because it's like, it's familiar, it's everywhere. So also with skateboarding, the more it gets familiar and people see it everywhere, the more and more people can normalize with it and want to be skateboarders.
I hear that. And then when it comes to SA skating, what is your guys' kind of goal for SA skating, if you have one?
Yeah, definitely more parks. But more parks mean nothing if we don't nurture the next generation. Because our time, we're growing up, bro. We're gonna have kids soon. We're gonna have like permanent jobs and so on. But our job is to inspire the next generation, and so on, Because we could have like 1,000 parks, but if we're not nurturing the next generation, what's that gonna help? So our goal is never to keep it like amongst ourselves and never gatekeep, because a lot of OGs now, they're like, no, my boy, you just gotta skate hard. Like, what does that mean, dog? What do you mean?
This was some big shit.
Yeah, like, what does that mean? Like, put me on. So our our goal as skateboarders, it's not just to be like, no, we want more skate parks, we want more this and this. It's to like inspire the next generation, because from there they can inspire, and from there we're gonna have more active kids. Kids are gonna now stop scrolling so much because they're outside with their boys, and even if they're scrolling, they're watching skate clips and be like, oh, how to do a kickflip, because you shot a video on how to do a kickflip. He's watching your video and he's gonna try it. So more kids are gonna be active off of that, so on.
And then when it comes to a little bit of advice that I wanted to ask, if you have for new incomers, up-and-comers that are new to the skateboarding scene, what advice do you have for them?
I mean, bro, like, no man is an island. No man is an island. You cannot make it as further as you'd want alone. You need people that can help you get to where you want to go. Nonetheless, things are fun when you're doing with people, Like now, you're trying to be like, it's not like music where niggas like, nah, I can't collaborate with that nigga. Nah, you can't be no Aries. There's no Aries in music there, So with skateboarding, like, you can't do it alone. You need so many people, like so many communities. So a word of advice is, find your small group, 2 to 3 people. Always make time, because nonetheless, skateboarding, the best part about skateboarding, you're active, like you're physically working, you're sweating, you're active, Although you're getting bruises and so on, but you're physically taking care of your body. So word of advice is, find a small group of people, put your guys' work out there, and I'm telling you, it's gonna catch on.
It's gonna move.
It's gonna move.
Yeah, that. And then when it comes to your brand, Let's Skate, can you please talk to us about up-and-coming events that we have, where the people can tap in with you and to look forward to?
Crazy. Let's Skate. So we were on a tour. So we're doing a tour. We went to Sandton, we've been to Joburg.
I saw this few months, right?
Yeah. So now we took a break because, bro, school is school, and so now we're taking a quick break. So, but now we continue. So on the 25th, we'll be at skate school for the motherland. It's like all women. So we're calling women to come and skate and so on. But there's a big event happening here in Pretoria, the grand finale at 012 with big brands like Red Bull. We have artists pulling up like What's the Prince and so on. Like, we're trying to like now branch out and not just, because with skate events, it's fun seeing us skate, but also you get tired, you know. So now we want to bring all these elements. We want a cotton fest. Pila, yeah, to sum it up, it's going to be a cotton fest happening right here in Pretoria in September.
In September, what's the date on that?
The date, my boy, yeah, the date.
The date
is still
there, but
yeah,
September.
but September.
Just September, we'll be sure to tap in for that.
Yeah,
TV
no, they can definitely like Let's Skate Pretoria. Just check us out: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all these social platforms. We out there, you know. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And as you said, on socials to find you is Let's Skate.
Let's Skate. We made it so simple that you can't miss it. Like bro, it's LES Skate. That is done.
Definitely. And I also wanted to know, when it comes to your brand and your clothing, is that for sale?
Yeah, definitely. Because now we've noticed we have like people like What's the Prince wear our things. We have people that are not even skateboarders wear our things because they like tapped in, and it's that thing of it's like nostalgia. Because at some point they skated, like, yo, bro, me wearing your shirt, I feel like my old self again, you know, those type of things. So yeah, if you want a shirt, just check it out on Instagram and so on.
Definitely, we have that linked in the bio. Man. But thank you, Liz.
Shout out for coming through. Shout out for coming through.
Hey,
bro. Shout out for real, right? Are you gonna skate now?
Bro, I'm hoping.
I'm inspiring you.
If you can give me something light, we'll see.
No.